Hello, dreamers, and welcome back. Perla here. So we have Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp. All right. So there is a need for change here. There is an energy of chasing, and there's an energy of will you continue on, or will you drop this? Uh, Feelings, emotions are running very high. Feelings are running very high. Emotions are running very high. There, there's something that you're chasing, and when I say chase, it's like it's something that you want to go towards, whether this is a person or this is a job or whatever it is. But there's something that you're chasing, and every time it's like as soon as you feel like you're getting close enough to it, you feel like there's a blockage, or you feel like there's a wall that doesn't let you go any further. For those of you that this is a person, that this is in regards to an individual, what you've got at the moment is the best that it's going to be with this individual. And I know that it may not be what you want to hear, but sometimes you have to hear things exactly as they are. You're wanting someone to change, you're wanting someone to see you, to choose you, to whatever it is, and you need to stop. And we'll get into that when we do the love readings, hopefully tomorrow. But there's a situation like it's where the situation is at this moment. It's like it's peak is at its peak level. Like you've hit the ceiling on something. Like there's nothing else after that. So do with that information whatever you may. So for some of you, there's a change that needs to be made in order to see something progress, or in order to see something grow. So if you started a business, or if you have a business, or if you're at your job or something like that, and you feel stagnant, you feel stuck at a certain level, then allow yourself to receive the guidance of what it is, what changes need to be made in order to allow things to start flowing again. Do not get stuck in this energy of like, well, that worked when we started. Yeah, that worked when you started, but that's not going to work at this moment in time because you're no longer at the starting point. And that's kind of like the way that you have to start looking at the situation. So like, let's say if you're on a weight loss journey, right? When you first start, you start eating a certain way, you start exercising, and then eventually what happens? You plateau, right? Whether you plateau for a week or a month or 3 months, whatever it is, then there's changes that have to be made in order to get you out of that plateau area, right? So this is the way that you have to look at the situation, whatever that is for you, right? There is a change that is needed, but there is excuse me, there is this energy of like almost somebody being fixated or emotionally fixated on something staying the way that it is and not wanting to change something. So if you don't want to change anything, then stop asking for something to grow or to evolve. Stop asking for Stop asking for more. Stop asking for growth in an area if you're not willing to put in the work. And the work, excuse me, and the work doesn't always necessarily look like what you want it to look like. And then that's just the truth. Like, you want guidance from spirit, but when it's given, you don't want to take it. So why ask for something if you're not willing to follow through with the guidance that is given? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Let's put it that way. The math ain't mathing. So yeah, so there's really not much that I can tell you other than do the changes that you're being guided to do. It's really that simple. You want something to grow, you want something to evolve. There's going to be a work that is required for that, and we all know that. Like, come on, like, you know that. So Even if it looks a little different than what you're used to, go with it, because obviously whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. And those of you that are contemplating about like going back to school or like furthering your education and stuff like that, go for it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? There are emotions here that are clouding your judgment when it comes to making a change, or when it comes to um, like moving forward in a certain direction. There's an energy here of somebody feeling like they're betraying someone, or that they're gonna be seen as like a sellout, or seem like they betrayed someone or something. Um, if you know that the decision that you're making at this moment in time is the best for you and for the situation, and you know that you're not betraying anyone, it really doesn't matter how other people perceive it. Because if you're gonna spend your entire life worrying about how people are perceiving you, worrying how people are perceiving your actions or your choices, then you're not gonna get very far far in life. Um, so make this about you and spirit, and make it about allowing yourself to be receptive to the changes that need to be made, and stop worrying so much about what like people are gonna think about your changes. Those that matter don't care, and those that care don't matter. Right, Lashina? Yeah, Lashina. Yeah, baby girl. Go, Nana. Go. Mommy almost done. I'm gonna come cuddle with you guys. Um. So yeah, like it's really dry. Like it's pretty cut and dry. Like with you guys, it's like there is no. Oh my god, like no. Like you know the changes that need to be done, and I think some of you just need like a real like reality check. Like, hey, you want this? This is what you gotta do. Just go ahead and do it, and you'll get there. There is no holding your hand through this. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything for you. Like you know what you need to do. You know what changes need to be um, done. So just go ahead and do them. You are very close to achieving your goal. So why are you stopping? Why are you delaying this when you are already told like what you need to do to achieve this? Like if spirit comes to me and tells me, this is what I want you to do, and this is where we're going. This is the outcome of it. And I'm not gonna lie. I've been there. I've been there. Stop moving the camera, Mama. She just lay right next like to the camera, so it's gonna be shaking. And I've been there, and what I noticed was like the more resistant that I was to the changes the spirit wanted me to do, the more stuck that I stayed. But and sometimes when I wasn't sure if it was spirit or if it was me, right? I would just put it to the test. Like, oh, if this is really spirit, I'm going to do it and this is going to work out. And if it's not, then it's me in my head. And I would still go for it. And it's kind of like, if you're having a hard time deciphering whether the message is coming from spirit or if it's just you and yourself, then just put it to the test. What are you going to lose? You don't have anything to lose, because at the end of the day, even if something doesn't work out, you're going to learn an experience. You're going to have experience. You're going to learn something in the process. And whatever it is that you are working on or that you're trying to go towards, it's like right there. It's within reach. It's just a couple of changes, like a couple of things, like whether it is putting in more hours, or maybe it's putting in less hours, maybe it's doing more marketing on something versus the actual thing that you do. And maybe you're not comfortable with marketing, right? Maybe you're not comfortable with selling yourself in the sense of like what it is that you do. I'm not telling you to sell yourself, okay? Like, come on. But in that sense, like there are times where there are aspects in the things that we like let's say like this passion, right? I have this passion, this whatever. I love doing the videos. I love being of service in this way. I suck when it comes to marketing myself. I'm not gonna lie. I suck at it. I'm not passionate about it. I don't like doing it. And so what did I do? I decided I'm gonna link up with somebody that is their passion, that is what they like to do. And yeah, that's gonna require certain sacrifices from me, that's gonna require certain changes as to how it is that I view it. Because I was always like, no, I'm not gonna, but this is what I'm saying, like we need to start making these changes if we want something that we've never had, if we want to achieve something that we've never achieved before. That is all that I have for you guys at the moment. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.